tonight on the program. It's a racy-pacey, action-packed world of sport. So much is going down. I'm already getting messages. People saying that there's no way the Super Eagles will not qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. You guys are also saying well done to Odunayo Adekroye for she keeps blazing the trail. She doesn't want to stop. I went to the World Championships in Paris. She got a silver. She's a Commonwealth champion. She is the best wrestler in a category worldwide, not Nigeria or Africa. Worldwide, she's ranked #1. Odunayo Adekroye, what has she done again this time? Look at her. She says she's been elected into the United World Wrestling Athletes Commission. Fantastic news coming for this Nigerian young wrestler. At the 2017 World Championships, I told you Odunayo became the first Nigerian to win a silver medal. Ifeoma Iheanacho won a bronze medal in 2009 and 2010, so she broke that record to emerge the first Nigerian to win a silver medal at the World Championship. The election took place at the last World Championship, and Odunayo is currently one of the most popular female wrestlers on the world stage. And the Nigerian Wrestling Federation, they're receiving this with cherry hearts. They're saying, well done, Odunayo Adekroye. This will spur her to do bigger things, see ways it can also motivate colleagues, and then wrestling continues to shine in the country. Let's go to Akure. That's where Odunayo Adekroye is based. She's standing by to let us understand what this election into the Athletes Commission means to her career. Good evening, Odunayo Adekroye. Welcome to Sports Tonight.
Good evening.
Okay, congratulations on your election into the United World Wrestling Athletes Commission. Odunayo, how did you receive the news?
Well, I was so very glad. I'm so very happy for the United World Wrestling to recognize me. It's a very great privilege for me. I'm so very happy.
What will this do to your wrestling career?
It really boosts my career. And as the first female, not even female, first athlete in Africa to be recognized. So very, very encouraging, and it keeps me going.
The last time you were here, Odunayo, you were disappointed for not winning a gold medal at the World Championship. For you, being elected into the Athletes Commission and being recognized as one of the most respected and popular female wrestlers in the world, how do you think all of this is happening to you? How do you think you can translate it to develop wrestling in Nigeria?
Most of the young wrestlers, they have been calling me. They are so very, and I believe with this, they too are encouraged. That they are encouraged that they can do much more better. And it's so very nice for Nigeria. And I congratulate the Nigerian Wrestling Federation for this great opportunity.
Odunayo, aside dancing that we know you for, what should we be expecting from you next?
As I have said earlier, that 2020 Olympic is my dream, and I believe it will come true. With this, I'm so very happy, and I am willing to do more by God's grace.
That's it, Odunayo Adekroye. Thank you so much for talking to us, and congratulations once again on election into the United World Wrestling Athletes Commission. So that's it, wrestling champion Odunayo Adekroye. Just saying, look, this is awesome for me and my career. I want to use this as a source of motivation and to even develop wrestling in the country. She says the young athletes are already calling out, say congratulations, would like to be like you, and we just hope that Odunayo will continue to grow from strength to strength. Congratulations once again, Odunayo Adekroye. Let's move from wrestling now to basketball, the Kwese Basketball Premier League. We are having the final 8 semi-final results played today. Let's quickly see. Kano Pillars defeated Kwara Falcons 69-59, 10 points difference. That's why they play brilliant basketball. Look at the other result. between Gombe Bulls and Hoops and Reed. Oh my goodness, 1 point difference. Hoops and Reed, so close, but it's Gombe Bulls that will be advancing to the final to take on Kano Pillars. That was so close. Let's talk about that match between Kano Pillars and Kwara Falcons. The clash, it was Kano Pillars star man, Abubakar Usman, who scored the game's highest with 24 points, while Wafo Joseph and Ella Ibrahim contributed 10 points each, with Dele Ademola completing the highest scores with 11 points for the host. Hard fighting, Kwara Falcons player Mojuba Oile scored 18 points to finish as the Lawrence-based team's highest scorer. So we have our finalists now. It's Kano Pillars taking on Gombe Bulls, while the third place fixture will be between Kwara Falcons and Hoops and Reed. Talking about the Kwese Premier Basketball League semi-final results. So confirmation of the final fixture for you right there, just in case you are following. It's being played in Kano right there. So guys, if you have the chance, come on, go out there and show some love. The league is getting momentum. The winner of the final 8 will be going on with 20 million naira cash prize right there. So, and the players are saying, look, when we had that money, 20 million, it motivated us. That's what the players that took part in semi-final matches are saying, that the money was a good one for them and spurred them to actually play some brilliant basketball. So get ready for the final. If you right there in Kano, make up some time to go see the final match and the third place match, the Kwese Basketball Premier League, right here in Nigeria. Let's talk some football now. It's all about the 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. What a story we're having in that one. Some teams that you least expect are even struggling, while those ones that you think will just be pushed over, they are doing so well. But let's go to the South American zone to find out results that have been concluded in the 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, Argentina and Venezuela. We said it yesterday that Argentina should be very careful with the way they are going. That one ended 1-1 Venezuela. Uruguay defeated Paraguay 2-1. Bolivia won. Chile 0. Colombia and Brazil played 1-1, but Brazil, they're just chilling guys, already qualified for the championship, while Ecuador and Peru played 2-1 also. That's it for the South American zone results. Let's find out what's going on. FIFA has been busy. They say, look, they don't like the way referee Lamptey handled that match between South Africa and Senegal. What's the update coming from South Africa? They said they might be appealing against FIFA's decision to order a replay of the World Cup qualifier against Senegal because of match manipulation by the referee. South African Football Association, SAFA, says the organization has never been told by football's world governing body how the match was fixed. So there are still unanswered questions. They want to find out what's going on. South Africa in that match defeated Senegal 2-1 at home last November, but the match referee Joseph Lamptey has since been banned for life, although neither South Africa nor Senegal are accused of any wrongdoing. So we're going to have a replay. We don't know, but that's what it's looking like. FIFA says, look, have a replay, but South Africa, they're saying, look, we might just need to appeal this. We really don't understand what's going on right there with that decision. Still on football, French tactician Alain Giresse has resigned as coach of Mali after the country's heavy defeat in the World Cup qualifier effectively left them out of contention for a place in Russia. Would you believe that? That's why it is. African football getting better. And if you're not doing so well, you pack your bag and leave. Mali were hammered 6-0 in Morocco last Friday. And host Mali supporters voiced the displeasure with the coach as the team drew goalless at home to the same opposition on Tuesday. With that result, Mali are rooted in the bottom of Group C with just 2 points, 5 behind leaders Côte d'Ivoire with 2 games to play. The federation will hold a meeting to discuss who will take charge of the team ahead of their next qualifier against Côte d'Ivoire in Bamako on October the 6th. So coaches are already being shown the way out. It's getting intense. It's the race for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. So whoever is not doing so well, you just have to pack your bags and go, because coaches are actually hired to be fired. So let's get your reaction to that one also. But is looking good for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They're hoping to play Zambia, win that one, and then just seal the ticket to the World Cup. Let's talk about the English Premier League now, where the clubs are voted to close next summer's transfer window before the season starts. Look, let's just close business. We don't want to get into the season. We're still thinking of buying players or negotiating offers being stalled. Let's just close it and know that we're getting fresh to business. The managers have complained that the ability for players to move when the season is underway causes disruption to their squads and preparations. Arsenal, for instance, Alexis Sanchez, he said, oh, he wants to go, he wants to move. Another Wenger at every press conference is answering questions about Alexis Sanchez. They said, look, we don't want this anymore. So from next season, the window will close at 1700 GMT British Standard Time on Thursday before the Premier League season begins. So the silly season will end for the serious season to start. So that's what it is. The decision was not unanimous and does not impact upon the length of the window in the Football League. But the move means Premier League clubs will not be able to sign or sell players when their season is underway, while other European leagues will continue to allow such movement until August the 31st. That's the update coming from the English Premier League. I'm sure this one will get you guys talking. So what's your take? Talk to us on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels, Sports. Sports tonight on Channels Television. We'll go on a quick break now. When we come back, what is this talk we're hearing as regards